Day YouTube. I want to talk about a program that my wife and I just completed. It is called Re-Engage. It is a Christian program for marriages. We actually took the course, the initial course at our church, so we can actually facilitate the training going forward. So it was 14 weeks, and it is through a church called Watermark, based out of Dallas, Texas, even though we don't live in Texas. But this program is offered through many churches. So the best thing that you can do is see if your church offers it. It is an incredible program. It's a commitment of 14 weeks. We met with our group for 14 weeks and we started. I'm going to talk about the process and the 14 weeks, what's involved, the topics. When I say it's an incredible program, it's a commitment to yourself, it is a commitment to your spouse, and a commitment to your marriage. And I'm going to tell you that our marriage, my wife and I, in fact, this month, it's going to be 28 years of marriage. We have a great marriage. And why not invest more and make it even better and better and better? It's never going to be a perfect marriage, but it is a solid marriage. I'm going to talk about the actual topics that are brought up in this course. Again, it's called Re-Engage. The first one's on love, week 1. Then brokenness, then grace, humility, communication, forgiveness, making amends, reconciliation, commitment, expectations, emotional intimacy, sexual intimacy, spiritual intimacy, and the last but not least is invest. So, the book that you get, each individual in the couple gets a book. So I have my book, and my wife got her book. And you actually do the lesson on your own. That's what we did. And then her and I got together and discussed each lesson for 14 weeks. But the way this program is written, and I have no affiliation with this church or this program, I'm just a student that went through it. And now we started the program again with new couples. And the people that took this first course are the actual leaders now. So my wife and I are leaders of a group, and we meet once a week. And it's on a Friday. Can you imagine that? The commitment? First of all, it's the end of the week. I'm usually tired by Friday evenings, and it's on Friday nights. It's the beginning of the weekend. So that says a lot about our commitment to this, but also the couples that are taking this, that we just started last week with week 0, and now we're going into week 1 coming up soon. So what I liked about this, the way it was written, is it is biblical, of course, to begin with, but whoever wrote this did an incredible job where it makes you think. So sometimes people are under the assumption that if you're going to take a program like this, it's because your marriage is in trouble, and that is not the case, at least for everyone. You may have people that are doing great, you may have people that are not doing great, and everything in between. I would say look into a program like this, or whatever works for you, but Re-Engage is an incredible program, and it's an investment, again, in your marriage. Because what's going to happen is if you have children, they will eventually grow and go. They'll leave the house, which is what should happen. What's going to happen is you're going to be left with your spouse, and hopefully you have a lot in common, and you have fun, and there's love, and there's communication with your spouse. I'll wrap up with this. Look into it. It's called Re-Engage, and your commitment to your marriage is hopefully at the top of your list, and if it's not, make it a priority. I've had a really good journey with this, and I'm looking forward to reaching out to the group that we're in, the couples that we're meeting, and hopefully they can also invest just like you in your marriage. Take care.